Hey everybody, how you doing? Uncle Vinny here. You know what's coming up? That's right, Health Chat. Grab a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Nick Circolone. I'm so excited to be here as always. You're going to wonder why. Hey, why is he carrying a football in his hand? Because today we're going to be talking about sports injuries. Not just any sports injuries, but sports injuries related to kids. Now, you're going to say, what? Sports injuries related to kids? You know, I know they get hurt. I know they have some problems. I know, we fix them up, tape it up, send them back in the game. Well, let me tell you something. One of the things that we don't know about is how bad sports injuries can be. 30 million kids play sports each year. 30 million. Of that 30 million, 3.5 million injure themselves. Now, let me say this. Out of that 30 million, a third of those kids that get injured, some of them are reported, some of them are not reported, but they're done in team sports related injuries. Now, there's other injuries that occur when they're on trampolines, when they're riding their bikes, riding their scooters. That's not what we're talking about today. Today we're going to be talking about organized sports and how we can prevent or we can help heal those injuries. I'm going to give you 8 things to do for you and for your kids, because if you're going to do it, your kids are going to do it. If your kid's seeing you doing it, they're going to do it with you. So live by example, show your children what they need to be doing, do it, and be the example for them. So let's get started, and I'll give you the 8 things that we're going to be talking about today to help decrease injury and help repair injury if we do have an injury. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Number 1, get plenty of rest. How simple is that? Plenty of rest. Make sure your kids are sleeping. Don't let them play on their computer all night long. Don't let them play on their tablets all night long. Don't let them play on their phone all night long, because what's going to happen is they're going to be tired. When they get up and they go to play the sport that they're playing in, they're going to be tired, they're going to be fatigued, and that's going to open themselves up for injury. And that's what we don't want. We don't want them to be injured while they're playing sports, because later on down the line, those injuries can accumulate and cause more problems later on. Those guys out there that are old football players or other sports players, you know as well as I do, at your age, you're starting to feel the pain and the angst of all the stuff that you did when you were a kid. So get plenty of rest. Make sure your kids are getting plenty of rest. And you know what? It's okay to say, hey, no screen time after bedtime. Remember, no screen time after bedtime. Number 2, wear protective gear. Each sport has their protective gear that they use in that sport. Make sure your child wears that protective gear. I don't care if they give you a hard time. I don't want to do it. Let them do it. Now, we're talking about not only older kids, but even younger kids as well. 2, 3, 4 years old. My grandson loves to play soccer, but we want to make sure that he's wearing the protective gear that he needs to be wearing so he doesn't get injured. So remember, protective gear is important. I don't care if you're a little tyke doing pee-wee games or you're a professional athlete. It's important to wear the protective gear that's designed for your sport. Number 3, strength training. Get those muscles where they need to be. Stretch them. Become stronger. Weight train specifically for those muscles that are going to help improve your performance and allow you to play that game without having an injury. So what should we do? Should we use weights? Should we use bands? Should we use body weight? Whatever is easier for the athlete to do, what's ever going to make them do it so they can increase their strength. Now, I will tell you this. A lot of sports teams have strength training, and a lot of these guys do strength train. However, they may be doing it wrong. So we need to have proper form, proper function, proper weight, proper alignment. Everything is important when we're doing all these things, because not only are you going to get injured on the field while you're playing the game, but you can be injured by working out. So we want to be really careful about this and make sure, yes, we are strength training, but we're making sure they're doing the right strength training so they don't injure themselves. Number 4, increase flexibility. Get your kids to be flexible. make sure that they do flexible type exercises, such as yoga or ballet or stretching. Now, you laughed at me when I said ballet. I know you did. But think about this. Back in the 80s, when the NFL, they were trying to improve the performance of their players, they had their players do ballet. So it's not crazy to say do ballet. But most guys now are not going to do ballet. But if you have young girls playing volleyball, if they're playing basketball, if they're playing any other kind of sport, get them into ballet. Get your young boys into yoga. Get them interested into doing yoga to stretch and become more flexible, because the more flexible they are, the better their performance is, and number two, the less chance of them having an injury. And that's the whole name of the game. We don't want them to have injury. Number 5, take breaks. Take breaks. Rest. If you're tired, if you're fatigued, if you have muscle pain, stop playing for a little bit and then get back into the game. It's okay to take breaks. The more breaks that you can take during a game, the fresher you're going to be. You don't have to play the whole game. You can take those breaks. Taking those breaks is going to help you and prevent you from having further injuries. Again, take breaks. Don't feel bad about doing that. It's okay to take the break. Number 6, easy one, hydrate. Make sure you get plenty of fluids in you. Get lots of water in you. If you want to take a hydrate formula. That's okay. Don't do a whole lot of that, but every once in a while it's okay. But hydrate is so important. Now, we know in the summertime that we want to hydrate. We want to make sure that we're getting enough fluids in our body because we're sweating so much and we're expending so much energy. But you know what? In the wintertime, you need to do it as well, because it is so important that we remain hydrated. So whether it's wintertime or summertime, make sure that you stay hydrated. If you want to add a little supplementation to that, that's okay. Not a big deal. Just don't do that all the time. And I'm going to throw a little caveat into here. Stay away from those energy drinks, especially if you're a young athlete. I see a lot of kids drinking Red Bull or some other sports drink that they think is a sports drink, but it's more of an energy drink. Stay away from that stuff. That's too much sugar in your body, and it will decrease the way you perform. I promise you it will. You'll get these highs where you'll be able to run, and then all of a sudden you'll crash really quickly. So try to stay away from those. But remember, hydrate and hydrate well. Number 7, eat well. Make sure you have a balanced diet. Make sure you're not eating too much sugars. Make sure you're not eating too much carbohydrates. You want to eat a balanced diet. That's going to improve your performance. I promise you it will improve your performance. But not only will it improve your performance, but it will help you recover if you have an injury. That's right. We need that nutrients or those nutrients in the body to help increase our blood flow, increase that healing process, so that way we not only heal fast, but we can get back into the game and play at our optimal levels. Now, last and most importantly, don't play through pain. I have a lot of patients that come into my office that play through the pain. I had a young girl the other day come in. Her shoulder was bothering her and she was playing through the pain. When I told her to stop, she was like, I can't stop. You need to stop, because cumulative injuries will cause more problems later on down the line. Now, if you're an older gentleman or an older woman like myself, actually I'm a young man, I'm 26 years old, but if you have been playing sports when you were younger, you know that cumulative traumas have now come back to haunt you. With arthritis, bad knees, bad wrists, bad shoulders, bad necks. You know as well as I do that all of that sports trauma that we had when we were younger, that cumulative trauma now is coming back to haunt us. If we would have known what we know now about diet, about exercise, about sleep, about hydration, about flexibility, about strength training, all of that would have made a big difference in us. And that's what we want to do with our kids. We want to make that big difference in them so that they don't have to suffer with these injuries later on in life. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Well, guys, it's been a great show as always. I love being here with you. Have a great week. We love you. God bless.